Hey everyone! Welcome back to my very spotty Vlogtober. Wait, no. Vlogmas. Vlogtober. Might actually work better. So anyway, couple things. I apparently blow at this stuff. Also, today is a low-key day. This whole week has been finals week. I've been working my butt off. Editing videos it's enjoyable, but it is also time-consuming, though once I got a format going, it's like, but life choices, man, just life choices. And I also got some, like, interesting news from my college about this semester and next semester. It's a thing. It's a day. I don't know. Anyway, it's Friday the 13th. Woo! So whatever day of Vlogmas this is supposed to be, we are doing it. Yeah. I know lots of you, like, give a crap about my struggles in graduate school, but first off, I just want everybody to know that, like, my thesis advisor, she's amazing and I'm very happy with her and she's totally working with me and I appreciate it. And I also want everyone to know that the two people I'm working with from my internship are incredibly amazing and I love them, and I feel very fortunate to be working with two very creative people who are also very knowledgeable and very passionate, like I am, about using YouTube and social media to communicate archaeology to the greater public. So just all of that, I want that out there. I want that energy out there in the world so everyone understands. But yeah, man, I have ground myself into a very fine powder this past week, and and I'm not done. But taking a break, sanity break, Vlogmas break, because I am actually enjoying the Vlogmas thing, and it's really, I'm learning a lot and stuff like that. So today I wanted to kvetch openly to everyone, to all 8 of you that watch these, and I appreciate every single one of you. I truly do. And since I'm already kind of saucy, I thought I would rant a little about my favorite historical figure to hate on, Heinrich Schliemann. Because screw that guy. Also, I know, like, a bunch of new things went across YouTube as far as, like, Kappa, and I guess there's something about bullying, which I hope people don't think I'm bullying Heinrich Schliemann. He's dead and has been for, like, at least 100 years, maybe more. But anyway, I'm not going to say anything nice about Schliemann because I don't like the guy. So if you don't know who Heinrich Schliemann is, you are forgiven. If you do know, you might agree with me. I've found that he is not very well liked by modern archaeologists. I don't think he was very well liked by archaeologists of his time, even though I don't think archaeology was a thing yet. I am not giving you a history lesson on Heinrich Schliemann. I will put a wiki link in the show notes because this is not one of those kind of videos. This is ArchyFantasies rants, and I'm ranting. So, Heinrich Schliemann is often credited as being one of the founding fathers of modern archaeology, which I call absolute BS on. The guy was completely inept. Can't stand him. His archaeology was crap. Heinrich Schliemann had this idea that he could use They're not sagas when they're Greek. Anyway, he thought he could use mythology sources to locate the city of Troy. I don't have my notes, so deal with it. And so here's the fun part about Schliemann. So Schliemann accurately was able to discern the location of Troy from ancient written sources, using myths and epics. Epics? Is that what they're called when they're Greek? I don't remember. Anyway. And so he did technically find the location of Troy. And then he proceeded to dig all the way through it. Misidentified everything. Made a mess. There's still a trench at that archaeological location, which is still an active archaeology site, I believe. But there's still a giant trench that Schliemann dug, and they call it the Schliemann Trench because dude screwed up that site so bad it is still impacted today. And like, on top of everything else, he was kind of a shifty, shady, kind of not a good person in general. We're not gonna slam too hard on his personal life, but the guy was married before his final wife. He had 2 wives. His first wife wouldn't leave Russia for him. I don't blame her. And so he wanted a divorce, and he couldn't get one because they were Catholic? Russian Orthodox? I don't know. Anyway, so he actually moved to the United States to a little state called Indiana, who apparently had these really lax divorce laws. And so he became a resident of the state of Indiana long enough to get a divorce from his wife in absentia that she couldn't fight because she was in Russia. And by the time she was notified that she was divorced, he had already left the States and was, I believe, searching for wife number 2 at that point. So, dude took advantage of shifty, shady laws to get his way when he wanted it. And that kind of stuff carried over into his excavations of Troy, which the area of Troy, because he didn't excavate Troy, he dug through Troy. And then all of the cool stuff that he found at Troy, because he like demolished crap in the process of excavating Troy. And then he would steal the artifacts from his site, and he would have his wife smuggle them out in her clothes and on her body so they could keep things. It's just, how is this guy a father of the field of archaeology, the modern field of archaeology? I mean, compared to the other 2 guys who are usually like considered William Petrie and God, I'm gonna mess his names up, but Pitts, Foxborough, something, 9 words long. That shows how much I pay attention to my history. Anyway, those 2 guys, like, I don't know anything about them personally because I'm not as wound up about them, because as far as I know, they didn't like destroy things and then steal things from their own sites. So yeah, no, I don't view Schliemann as a founding father of anything except like fraudulent archaeology and the illegal artifact trade, maybe. But yeah, so Schliemann, just like professionally, Schliemann is absolute crap. I don't think he deserves any kind of honorific title at all. I really wish the field would quit teaching him as a father of archaeology because he is the furthest thing from it. Oh, so in the end of his excavations, his times excavating the site of Troy, not Troy itself, just the area where Troy happens to be by dumb luck, really. At the end of all of that, he hired an assistant, a German assistant, and, oh God, what is that guy's name? Because Schliemann was not good at his job. And so he hired this young German assistant who had gone to school with the Italian archaeologist. Like, he'd studied under the Italian archaeologist who was excavating Pompeii, Mount Vesuvius in Pompeii. And so this guy, the Italian guy, like, he really is kind of a father of modern archaeological technique, and the way we kind of excavate today is very, very similar to what he did and how he taught it to everyone else, basically, because he would teach anybody, because he was that adamant that, you know, maybe we should not just go in and dig crap out. Petrie also picked up on it, and Fitzpox. God. It's been a week, okay? Anyway, so Schliemann hires this young German gentleman to come and be his assistant on the site. So when that guy shows up, that guy, I assume, had like a miniature heart attack and was like, "Dear God, what have you done?" And then was like, no, we're doing it this way. And so that guy is the person who should be getting all of the credit for being the father of modern archaeological techniques that were used at Troy, because he's the one that brought those techniques to the site, and he's the one that implemented them, and he's the reason why the excavations at Troy started to get their acts together. It had nothing to do with Schliemann other than he hired the guy. So I guess good on Schliemann for hiring that guy. I'm gonna find out what his name is and just put his name at the bottom of this when I edit it. But yeah, if you can't tell, not a Schliemann fan, and I take umbrance with people teaching him as a father of the field, because he is not. Yeah. So there's my take on Schliemann and him not being father of the field of archaeology. I don't think I'm saying anything that's actually controversial in the field of archaeology, because most people I talk to do not like Schliemann as a founding figure in any way, shape, or form. Mainly because, like, he wasn't very good. He wasn't good at his job. He didn't really advance the field in any way. He stole. And he was just kind of not good. And so I don't think giving him the honor of being a founding... I mean, the only thing he did was dig an important site. And he butchered it. And I don't think just being present at an important site is enough to make you a founding figure. I think his German assistant, whose name I will put in a little card here, maybe even find a picture if I can, that guy totally deserves the credit for Troy and for cleaning up the mess that Schliemann created. And that guy should be the guy that we're teaching as one of the founding fathers of archaeology. If it's so important, if Schliemann's Troy is such an important site that it elevates him to some lofty status within the history of archaeology, then let's just knock Schliemann out of the equation and put this guy in his rightful place. And yeah, that's my opinion on the matter. So, thank you for sticking through my rant and in this week where I dropped off the planet, and I hope you are enjoying what little bit of Vlogmas I have managed to accomplish this year. And yeah, feel free to email or contact and like and subscribe and share videos around, and I will see everybody in the video for tomorrow that I will find out what day that is. Bye.